Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching, whatever time you're listening. Welcome to Your Onion podcast show. Today we have two very special guests. They are from the hotel Warwick Doha, and we have Marco Saxer.
Yes.
That's how I pronounce it.
Yes, Saxer.
And Nevine Shahied.
Yes.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah, good morning. Hi.
Good morning. So, Marco, you're the GM, and Nevine,
right.
You are head of marketing.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Great. All right. Well, let's start with Marco.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's go ladies first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go ladies first. Nevine, just give us an insight into your day-to-day activities and what your responsibilities are at the hotel.
Yeah. Actually, a lot. Because I'm the only one in marketing department.
Yeah.
And I'm doing social media, press releases, shooting videos. I'm corporate with the F&B department and the spa department and rooms department, so we can create promotions every month. So I'm responsible on the layouts, the text, the message, how we promote this promotion to our guests, by the right way and by the right message. And then sent it to everybody. I'm doing email campaign on social media, also posting every day new promotions. And now I'm finished already the Ramadan and the Eid promotions, so we are ready for Ramadan 2019. We have a lot of promotions, we have a lot of offers, and our buffet, Ramadan buffet, will full of variety every night, every day, and also suhoor. And we have Italian restaurant Charisma. Also, we have iftar, Italian iftar every day during Ramadan. And then in Eid also we have brunch and lunch, and we have offers for in spa for during Ramadan and during Eid. So all of this you're gonna see it on social media soon.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot.
A lot. And also I'm gonna shoot a new video.
Okay.
Actually next month for pre-iftar Ramadan, so how the iftar will look like during Ramadan. So of course you are invited.
Great.
Yes, to see our pre-iftar, and you can talk about it also.
Okay, super.
Thanks,
Just to let everyone know, we did a business lunch review last week in your La Berge restaurant,
correct.
which was very nice.
Yes.
Great, thank you, Nevine.
You're welcome.
Marco, just give us a little brief insight into your day-to-day responsibilities.
Yeah, that same like Ms. Nevine is a very big task, of course, because I'm in charge of the entire hotel operation, not only operation-wise, but support, of course, the marketing team, support the sales team. We have a gym, so I need to be overlooking the gym and the spa aspect as well. Then we are very happy at this moment. The hotel is running well since a couple of months. We can see improvement going on. So we can see also a lot of improvement in food and beverage. Okay, so this is definitely also Ms. Nevine's task, and she did it very well. And also what picked up is the outside catering. So that's something we are very happy that we have seen improvement going on over the last 1.5 years since basically the blockade. And so we're happy at the moment. So let's see how this will continue with, as Ms. Nevine mentioned, Ramadan. Mostly will be food and beverage and less the rooms. And once Ramadan is over, then the rooms will come back. So yeah, we're looking at a good year. We started very well for the first 3 months. So hopefully we can keep up the pace.
I was going to say, how long has the hotel been open?
We are open since 4 years.
Okay.
About. And
how has that 4 years been?
Yeah, we started in a slow pace, right? Then it picked up, and once we thought now we are over the hill, and then unfortunately blockade came, so it slowed us down a little bit, and now we see the pace has accelerated as well. Hotel is quite small. We call it maybe a boutique 5-star hotel because we have 164 rooms, 3 food and beverage outlet, some meeting rooms. So it's a boutique hotel.
Nice.
Actually quite centrally located in Al Saad, near opposite Al Hamed Hospital. So I think it's quite good to explore Qatar, not only. Actually, it's quite good located to explore the entire Qatar, not only West Bay, but the Souk, Corniche, and even to Lusail is not too far away, 15-20 minutes with the new roads they have built over the last couple of months and years. So
the whole transportation system is getting better and better. Absolutely. Well, give us a brief insight into your backgrounds. So Nevine, what's your history before you came here to Qatar?
Yeah, I started with the advertising agencies.
Okay.
And I learned how to deal with clients.
And where was this?
It was a very nice experience, actually. Yeah.
No, but where?
In Egypt.
Oh, in Egypt. Okay. Yeah.
And then I moved to client side, starting with a group of hotel in Sharm el-Sheikh and Marsa Alam. And I was the marketing manager of 6 hotels, 3 in Sharm el-Sheikh and 3 in Marsa Alam. And it was very nice hotels, big hotels, because it's a resort, so it's the space is huge. And they were having a tennis court, a squash court, so I organized a squash tournament for 4 years with the hotel.
Oh,
yes,
really?
Yeah, with the Squash Federation in Egypt. And then also I organized a tennis tournament for 2 years, and some activities on the beach because we have our own beach. And then I moved to here Qatar.
Why? Why? Hold on. You're managing 6 hotels.
Yeah.
Doing the marketing for the 6 hotels, and then you move here.
In between, I left Egypt and I went to Africa.
Why?
This is totally different. I went to Africa for almost 2 years to do a private business, like a trading business between Egypt and Africa.
Okay.
And it went good, but for some banking transfer issues between Africa and Egypt, I had to go back to Egypt. And then I wait until this problem solved, but it's actually it didn't.
Never solved.
And then I got offer from my ex-manager to come to Qatar, and then I took it right away. He knows me, and we did the interview over the Skype, and he convinced that I'm the one for the job, for his need, yani. So I came to Qatar 2016. And then I spent 1 year with other hotel, and then I moved to Warwick 2017.
Okay.
And I'm very happy with Warwick, and Mr. Saxer is very active GM, and he's very corporate with me. He's very flexible, and he's very open with any idea. I discuss it with him, or I share it with him. So yeah, I'm happy.
But this must be quite easy compared to what you've done in the past.
Yeah.
This must. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was in advertising agency, I was handling more than 20 clients.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and of course in Africa, I was responsible for getting clients every day to get orders or purchasing from Egypt. So yeah, it was very a little bit tough, but now
it's,
here, it's a little bit like enjoying. Yeah, I'm enjoying my job. Yeah.
Yeah. And what I like between the two of you, you got a great vibe. You got a great relationship. The way you two work.
Yeah, I'm inviting him at every time I got invitation.
Oh, really?
And he also invites me
Oh,
every time
that's
I
why
got
we're here
invitation.
together, right?
Yeah, that's why we're here together. Yeah.
That's great. So Marco, just give us a brief insight into your history.
It's always time to reflect on the past, right?
Yeah.
So, as you can imagine, my journey in hotel business started in 1980.
Wow.
So that's
were you always interested in going into the hotel business?
I was since I was 14 years old, actually, or even before that. There was a choice which I made quite early, right? So, I started as a chef in Switzerland in a small boutique, even a smaller boutique hotel than this hotel.
Yeah.
And then my idea was always to go abroad. Right? Mm-hmm. So after my chef apprentice, I went to hotel management school. As soon as I was finished, I started in Germany. I went to Kuwait, right? I went to Indonesia. I went to China. I went to Thailand.
And this is as a chef?
This already in hotel management.
Okay, right.
Because basically for me, cooking was the entrance to hotel management. That was the idea. Then I slowly grow assistant food and beverage manager, front office manager, director of food and beverage, rooms division, GM.
So really, you've done it all.
I'm now in my 18th years of GM.
Yeah.
And as a GM, I had posting in Thailand. 10 years I was in Thailand. I went to Kuwait, I went to India. I did 4.5 years in India, and now I'm here. So I'm here in Qatar already, the third year. Or so next month I have my third year.
How did this
university.
How did this job find you? How does jobs generally find you?
This job find me, and I found them.
Yeah.
Right, because India had this charm, but after a while you need to have something else. So, as you know, the World Cup is around the corner, so maybe that was one point which made it attractive.
Yeah.
And then I think I have 2 boys, so schooling is very important. Mm-hmm. So we found the right school. And so far, even though it has been very challenging to be in Qatar over the last 3 years, as you can imagine, but I think we see some light is coming up. Business is better than last year, and I think it's on the right track.
Yeah. How did you adjust to the events that were happening in Qatar? As a hotel, because more and more hotels are springing up, so there's more competition.
Yeah.
So how do you kind of separate yourself from the rest of them?
Well, that's always a big question, right? Especially if you're not in West Bay, you're not in Pearl, you're not in the Souk Waqif area. So
we are a dry hotel.
We are a very dry hotel.
So our segment, our client is family.
Okay.
So yeah,
so
we have such a segment, big segment in Qatar. So
but why would a family come to your hotel when you're not on the Corniche or not a beach?
Because we are a quiet hotel.
Okay.
We have very nice outlets and menus, and our food is very tasting, and you can tell, you can say
but how do you put that across? I know it's your job to put that message across, but how do you put that across to the local market? Do you advertise in newspapers, or is it mainly social media?
Yes, every month, social media, newspapers, magazines. Now we are with you in the radio. Next step on TV, maybe.
Absolutely, this is a start.
Yeah.
But how do you look at figures, or you advertise in the newspaper, or you advertise on social media? Are you very conscious of how many people are actually visiting your website, what page they're actually visiting?
Yes, we have. I have followers on our Facebook page, more than 80,000.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And also our social media platform like Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, we have good followers, good number. And also we target the newspaper that Qatari people here in Qatar interested to read. So we can get our message to our right segment.
Yeah. And do you... I lost my train of thought. I was so into... but do you get footfall for the hospital as well? Do people stay to, if they've got relatives in the hospital, or isn't?
The
normal?
Hamad Hospital, of course.
Yeah.
Hamad Hospital is one of our big corporate clients.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, meaning what? They
have special rates. Yeah.
For families that are visiting?
For families, for staff.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So do you do any events at the hotel as well? Is there any particular event? I know you said that...
we have banqueting, we have banqueting. We can host engagement, wedding, graduation parties, birthday party, baby showers.
So what is your biggest size of hall event where you can hold an event? How many people can? Yeah.
Like 100.
Yeah, about 100.
Just 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So when it comes to actual, how is your hotel rated a 5-star? What do they base a 5-star rating on? What are they actually looking for? I'm always curious.
Yeah, you're curious, but I think in Qatar it's very well regulated.
Okay.
Right? There used to be QTA, now is NTC.
Yeah.
National Tourism Board of Qatar. Right, so they have a very big criteria which we have to fulfill.
Yeah.
So they come with a checklist, couple of hundreds of pages maybe.
Oh, really?
And then they tick, and then at the end of the pages you have a score, and that gives you the star rating.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you
so
guys
it's not only hardware, it's software, it's any criteria you can imagine is measured.
And you got 5 stars.
And we got the 5
star.
So
is that a plus or a minus?
No, it's definitely a plus.
Is it definitely a plus?
Yeah, definitely a plus.
But then do you have to always live up to that expectation?
And yes, they come every year.
Yeah, we have an inspection
they come
every
once or
year.
twice
every
year.
But I mean
and
the customer as well.
Up,
But like the customer as well, they're expecting 5-star service.
Yeah, that they can.
They're
We have very good comments on TripAdvisor and also on social media. Clients, when our guests, when they have a good time at our hotel, so they put their comments on TripAdvisor, and our rate in TripAdvisor is very
Are you
good.
always checking the TripAdvisor as well?
Yes, of course, weekly.
Really?
Yeah.
What about if you get a negative comment? Do you invite that person back?
Sometimes, yeah, because nobody, we can't get every time good comments every time. So
everyone's different.
So people are different. So so sometimes, if there is any negative comments, we can reply, and we can contact the client, and we can see how we can satisfy him.
Nice. Marco, as someone that's gone through the ranks, does it help being a GM, to then deal with people on all levels? Because you've been there, done that, so you understand, kind of the work that they're doing. Do you have a good relationship with all your staff?
No, I think it's in hotel business it's very important, because you have to understand not only the client but also the staff, how much they actually can do. Okay, so it's I think in all aspects important, not only in the kitchen, which definitely I can say something because I have been through that kitchen apprenticeship, but I have done housekeeping, I have done food and beverage, I have done front office, I have done most of the tasks needed in a hotel. So basically people should not try to fool me.
No,
right?
exactly. So does that make you a good boss or a bad boss?
Sorry, this excuse is not really valid.
No, exactly.
Right? So people understand, and they take it seriously, and they work. Of course, everyone is working hard, but there's no shortcuts on my side.
No, I bet.
No.
And is it quite easy to hire staff here?
I think for hiring it's quite a challenge.
Yeah.
Right, because first of all, we have issues with visas. We have certain constraints, and so it's not that easy. But yeah, I think we get on with it, and there's no. We have to look for the best possible stuff we can get. Yeah. And then, of course, at the end, once they arrive to the hotel, then is a constant training, right? We need to constantly train them or motivate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, Warwick Hotel's been up and running for 4 years. What's the background between, is it a chain of hotels or is it just a standalone? How?
No, Warwick is
an American chain.
We
okay,
operate.
tell me about those. Okay, sorry.
We are maybe one of the last family-owned hotel chain.
Oh, really?
Right? We have one owner with his family who owns about 60 plus hotels around the world.
Oh, really?
The whole story started maybe 1980 in US, in Manhattan. There is a hotel called Warwick, which he bought in 1980.
Oh, so he bought
it. Yeah,
okay.
He bought it right away. He bought it.
Do you know the history of the name? Where the name
Warwick? No, we don't know. But I think in England somewhere you have Warwick.
Yes, we do.
There's a very, very prestigious university. I heard there's I'm not sure, a town or something prestigious, something there. So I would say most probably the hotel name must come from there.
Okay, so he bought that, and then
so he bought the Warwick, which was very famous at that time. Mostly Hollywood and political people stayed there, rich people, of course.
Yeah.
And then from there it's expanded. Okay, so we have 3 models in Warwick. Number 1, he will buy a hotel.
Yeah.
So he has bought a couple of hotels.
Okay.
In the US, in France, in Switzerland, Geneva. Or there's a management contract like we have here in Qatar. Or it's a franchise agreement. Basically, we have one hotel here also. It's called Strato by Warwick. It's a franchisee. So you have 3 models going on.
Okay.
And I think it's quite successful because as one of the last family-owned hotel chain in the world, people I think are looking for that, right? Because you have the big chains, but then where is the rest? So I think it's a good market.
And do they look after you if you want to, move on to another country? There's that opportunity to move within the hotel, the Warwick family.
Yeah, there is, but I think people are happy here in Qatar.
I'm not saying you're not happy. I'm not saying you're not happy.
I'm just here,
curious.
so at the moment there is no. Yeah, we used to do transfers. Yes, at the moment it's a little bit quiet.
Yeah.
We just opened about 8 hotels in Saudi Arabia, and some people, of course, went there.
8?
About 8, yes.
Wow.
Or still
ongoing.
Ongoing, about 8 we'll have sooner or later. Yeah.
And will they have different names, or will it just be the Warwick Hotel?
Some is Warwick, and some is by Warwick.
Oh, okay.
It depends what the owners are.
And also we have in Baghdad, so it's there is a very good hotel in Baghdad, but it's the area it's not safe, so we can't go actually. But there is an opportunity in Baghdad, so anyone who wants to go.
Okay, good salary.
Yeah, yes.
So, is Warwick generally a boutique hotel all over the world, or is it?
No, it's not really boutique. Just here, it's a little bit boutique.
Okay.
Yeah. But there we have different.
We have a plan to have extension, but maybe
extension to the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So after we finish this extension, we will not be a boutique hotel. We will not be a very big hotel, but maybe in the future, yeah.
And is there expansion for another Warwick hotel here in Doha?
No plans yet.
No plans.
So.
Okay. So moving forward to the World Cup, will you both be here?
We hope.
We are all here. Yes, we're all looking forward to the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think in a career maybe you should be somewhere where there was either an Olympic or some football World Cup. I think is a good idea.
Yeah. And do you think? So, Marco, you're from Switzerland.
Yes.
Do you think there'll be a Swiss team?
Of course.
Well, you had to say that.
We have to say that, and we still believe in that as well.
Yeah,
we have some good young players coming up, so
that will make it extra special for you being here. And Nevine, Egypt?
Egypt will be there also.
I don't know.
What are you shaking your head?
I don't know. يعني, we experienced that once, but I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how can people find more information about your hotel? Where do they go? What's your website?
Warwick Hotel.
You had to think about it. You were like,
WarwickDoha.com.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all our offers will be on the website.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my responsibility also, it's our website, and I updated the website every now and then.
Yeah.
And now we have the current promotions. It's running on the website, and maybe next month I will update it with the Ramadan and Eid promotions.
Okay. And as this is a business podcast, is there any business discounts, or are you part of any schemes? Like discount cards or anything like that? The Warwick?
Yes.
You are? What's that?
we have all. يعني I'm in all the applications, the applications, the most famous applications in Qatar, like Entertainer, My Book.
Okay.
I'm there. Good. And also in the market now there is a leaflet for Warwick Doha.
Yeah.
It's selling in the market now for 200 Qatari riyal.
Oh, you send these guys that keep on coming into my office with a sheet of different. Yeah.
Exactly. These coupons.
Okay.
Won't talk about that.
Buy one get one free, and there is a bonus coupons. Buy one and get two buffet.
Yeah, but no one.
Free.
Do you sell a lot of those? Because
Yes.
I find, look, I'm a mobile phone, and I'm not someone that has loads of vouchers in my pocket. Isn't that old school? Can't you have an app where you can have these?
Actually, we have a lot of guests.
Really?
We have a lot of guests.
But are they old school? Are they maybe older than me?
What I can see, it's a very mixed bag, right?
Yeah.
We can see what looks to me like a business people. We can see mixed families also, right? We can see work colleagues.
Yeah.
And this, it's not an app, it's a leaflet. We successfully thought that we will do it. Okay, because during this time of uncertainty, you need to tap in various markets. So we have done most of it, and that was one opportunity which came up due to the situation in Qatar. Maybe if the situation would have been different, we definitely maybe would not have joined.
Yeah.
But in this situation,
so it's run by another company that.
That's another company.
Another company, not our staff.
Not your
this is
staff.
not our own staff. So this is a third
we
party.
just give them the coupons, the
ideas
promotions,
from us.
Okay.
and then they print this leaflet and they produce it everywhere.
Yeah,
nice.
It gives a hype somehow, and we're quite happy to. Yeah, it's I think successfully launched from their side.
Yeah.
And we will continue with we will adjust the coupon into Ramadan offers, and then summer offers, then winter offers. So I think it's ongoing.
So where would you say is your most successful marketing? Does it come from social media, papers, from these?
Actually, according to the F&B and spa and rooms revenue every month, the social media is very my king.
Yeah.
The Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. We're out of time.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thanks
that wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Nevine, it was your first time. But yeah, please come on the show in the future if you've got any, anything else to tell us, or if you want to sponsor the show. Always up for sponsorship with all your messages.
Yeah.
So thank you both for coming.
Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Wish you all the best for this up and coming week, and we'll catch up with you next week. Take care. Bye bye.